All right, hello, my wonderful students. This is part 3 of our first foldable from section 5.7. So the rational expression that we're solving for this one is our 1 over x minus 2 equal to our x over x squared minus 4. Excuse me, Kitty, I'm trying to record a video for my students, so can you please go? Thank you. Oh, what a wonderful cat. Actually left when I asked it to. All right, so so the first thing we're going to do is we're going to look for our lowest common denominator. But this is kind of weird. We have something here that's it's a quadratic, right? But we dealt with this before. We know that we have x squared minus 4. 4 is a square. So this is actually a difference of two squares, which is our x plus 2 times our x minus 2. So when we're looking for our lowest common denominator, LCD, lowest common denominator, we know it's actually going to be x plus 2 and x minus 2 because the x minus 2 is shared here. And the only thing this has extra that this doesn't have is our x plus 2. So our lowest common denominator here is going to be our x plus 2 times our x minus 2. I mean, it also is our x squared minus 4, but it's nice to have this here because when we're actually going to solve it and multiply it through, like we did in the last one, we're going to multiply this whole expression by x plus 2 and x minus 2. And the reason we're multiplying the LCD is because we're going to clear the fraction. Because I know you guys love fractions, so we're going to clear them to make it a little easier. So we'll rewrite this as our x plus 2, x minus 2, which is our lowest common denominator, multiplied by our 1 over x minus 2. And then we're going to have our equals. Go ahead and put parentheses in this as well. Equals our x over x plus 2 and x minus 2. We're going to use this instead of the x squared minus 4 because since we're using this as our lowest common denominator as well, it'll make it a lot easier to simplify. So we have our x plus 2 up here. This is our lowest common denominator that we're multiplying, and our x minus 2. So now we're going to go and find all our common factors. So we see here, these are not common, but the x minus 2 are common here. So we have x minus 2 and our x minus 2, and these would simplify. And then on this side, we actually have two common factors. We have our x plus 2, which is here, and x plus 2 up here. And we also have our x minus 2 down here and our x minus 2 up here. So, I forgot to simplify, so we're going to simplify these out here, divided out our common factors. And what's left over is our x plus 2 times 1, which just is x plus 2. And this is equal to our x. Because these are reduced out, the only thing left over is just x. So now we have x plus 2 is equal to x. So we're going to subtract x from one side, subtract x to the other side. This reduces, we're left with 2 is equal to 0. Ooh, this is a false statement. This is not true. This can never happen. 2 can never equal 0. So this is a false statement. So for this case, there is no solution. So on our conclusion, because there's no, so I'm actually going to write it in a pen so it's different so you guys understand. So there's going to be no solution. That means that, so therefore, our conclusion, comma, in the graph of 1 over x minus 2 would not intersect. Getting in the way. Let me just take things out of the way real quick. Sorry. Intersect with the graph of x over x squared minus 4. That means their graphs will never intersect. They will never actually cross. That's why there's no solution for this one. So this is very important. So we're going to box up our thing here. And we're actually going to go over the no solution with the pen as well because Very important. This is not true. Cannot be true. All right, cool. So that's the last part of the first foldable.